don't know if we're live, I don't know if you're Smythe,
It's nice to see you now during these. You finally figured it out.
Yeah, I'm trying to... No, I can't get my headphone cable out the way.
We're live, baby.
That's fun. Are we live?
Yep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Livestream.
You need to come up with a name for these.
They're quarantine streams.
Corn streams.
Quarantine streams.
Oh.
The low-cal zone.
The live stream is... I'm looking at your screen right now with me and you in that kind of web page.
Red page?
The web page that you have up.
Yeah.
On your screen. And you're like off to the right.
Can I... Oh, there we go. How's that? It'll take a while to load, but...
It'll take a while to load, yeah.
I'm sure.
Hello, TF Hero, and hello, Piercy.
Excuse me. Alright, I'm going to get going with this. So, I did these inks already. These are just the basic line weights. I'm ready to fill them in. This is a gigantic piece of paper. I've got two cameras now, so I can show you. This is an 11 by 17. This is what comic book boards are drawn on, you'll see.
That's nice. Very nice.
So, this is a commission, and this is going to be fully colored as well. My God, this is going to take a while. That's why today we are only going to... Let me turn this mic so it's facing me a bit more. That's why today we're only going to be doing the inks for it, and then the colors will be on a separate episode. And if you'd like to get a request... If you'd like to get a commission from me, please email me at robsonrequest@gmail.com. They range anywhere from £35 to up to £300. And you can get jazzy, cool stuff like this. And on another little side note, I did do this today, which was good fun. Which was a big Spider-Man the Animated Series sketch in a sketch pad. And I finally finished all the inks, and then my brother's like, hey, you should colour that. And I was like, crap.
Yeah, you should. I'm glad you did. It looks amazing.
Remember, no cussing, boy.
I know.
Anyway, I'm going to try and get to this. I'm all fluster.
I'm a big fan of that Spidey animated series piece you did today. Big fan. I was very excited to see that. And people can buy it, can't they?
Yeah, someone's already... I think someone's already interested in it, but better grab it while it's going.
Yeah, no one's actually officially bought it yet, so where can they buy it from you, bud?
RobsonRequest@gmail.com. Alright, that's all the plugs out the way, so yeah, we're doing Venom. I'm with my brother. He is... Go ahead, just plug all the animated series and all that stuff.
You're like, that's all the plugs out of the way. Anyway, go ahead, plug. Yeah. For all those that are joining us that don't know, we do a podcast based around Spider-Man, the animated series, and it's called Spider-Man, the Animated Series Podcast. And you'll be able to go to iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, all the platforms for podcasting. You'll be able to find it there. And we interview voice actors, writers from the show. We review episodes and also themed episodes as well. Like we recently did all of the Spider-Man Easter eggs from Season 1. All the hidden facts and things, odes to other books and characters that you may not know. Check it out now. That's the latest episode. That's it. There's the plugs.
Yep, and if you'd like to ask my brother any questions or me any questions while I'm working, please feel free to do so.
Absolutely. Oh, I've got to come up with a question at the end, or are you...
Yep, I am giving away a free issue of Spider-Ham again, so stay on the line till the end to take a quiz, and you can win a comic. Sorry, I'm a bit flustered because I was a bit late to setting this all up, so I just went on a mega dash of like getting this commission ready and setting up all the cameras, and
you sweating?
I've got a bit of a cough and I need a glass of water. So
bit of a cough? What do you mean?
It's just because I just have really bad allergies today.
You okay? Are you sure?
Well, I bloody well hope so. Otherwise, I'm sorry, whoever paid for these commissions, you're not going to get them. My wife can't finish them.
Yeah. You die on this live stream.
Oh my god, shut up.
So we got some posts in the chat. We've got Irish and Sketchy. He said that's a great sketch. Love the MJ look.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and then you've also got Green Day saying "Holy bleep." I can't say it because it's possibly a swear word, a very light swear word, but still, "Holy bleep." That looks so awesome. Thanking you, Dunker. So you're drawing Venom today, and what I'm very excited to see you do is you're going to add the lighting that you love so much from Venom from Spider-Man the Animated Series, right?
Yeah, I did a little test of it on this sketch piece, but if you see Venom, how he's got the half red, half blue on each side, I just love that look, so I'm going to bring it into this piece as well.
Yeah, why do you think they did that for the show with the lighting? We haven't been able to ask someone from the show yet that had anything to do with Venom in the show why he was lit like that. But why do you think the red and blue?
Well, I think it's to create like a sense of slickness, like oil or something. Something that's a super reflective surface. Yeah,
I think that's probably a very logical thought there. Very logical thought there. He does look slicker, and it looks like he's like if you touch it, you get a bit of oily substance on your finger, right?
Yeah. Or symbiote.
Piercy says that's epic, bro fist for your Spider-Man comp you did today.
Thank you.
And Green Day says, I love how happy Venom looked in that big piece. He does look quite happy.
He looks like a dog sticking his head out the window.
Yeah. We are going for a walk. Piercy asks, what podcast do you listen to in your free time?
I listen to Dr. Phil, analysis by Dr. Phil, with my wife, and we love that. I listen to Spider-Man the Animated Series podcast with Smythe.
Yes, Smythe.
And that's it for now. I used to listen to a lot more, but not so much anymore.
That's all. I thought you listened to more. You're really only down to those two?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
I don't even listen to our ones, so I only listen.
You just said you listened to Spider-Man the Animated Series podcast.
Yeah, I don't. I only listen to it with my wife. I'm on it. Why would I listen to it?
But you just said I listened to Dr. Phil and Spider-Man the Animated Series podcast.
Well, I listened to it the other night just to hear the Kingpin and Smythe snares that my wife hasn't heard, and we were cracking up.
Yeah, those are always fun. I listen to quite a few. I listen to The Weekly Planet. Those guys are great and like all the news and the banter that they bring. I listen to Hollywood Babylon with Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman. I listen to Fat Man Beyond, another Kevin Smith podcast. And I listen to The Office Ladies.
Oh yeah, I listen to that too sometimes.
Yeah, that's a good podcast. And what else do I listen to? Have a quick look at my downloads here. Oh yeah, James Bond Radio is a favourite of mine. I listen to the Empire Film podcast as well. And sometimes I listen to Smodcast, depending on what topic Kevin Smith and Scott Mosier are talking about. So yeah, quite.
Yeah, I used to be really into all that Kevin Smith stuff as well, and I don't know. It's not like I dislike it. I just drifted apart from it.
Yeah, that's fair. Green Day says, I wonder if it had to do with Spidey's normal suit colours, since Peter was the first host, and also a piece removed from him makes Carnage, which is primarily red.
Well, that's awesome. I like that theory a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So the red portion of Venom went to Carnage. I like that. Irish says, for both of you, you can pair Spidey with any character in any universe for a one-shot. Who would you want to see Spider-Man paired with? I would think...
I love those Batman Spidey books from back in the 90s.
Yeah, those were great, and like the Carnage Venom team up was fun.
No, Carnage Joker team up.
Oh, sorry, Carnage Joker, sorry. thinking animated series. I want to say someone that he's never been paired with, so it'd probably be from another universe or another comic chain. I would think I would like to see him. I'd like to see him with Robin more than I'd like to see him with Batman. I think.
Yeah. Nightwing.
Yeah, or Nightwing. Yeah. Spider-Man and Nightwing. They're around that, like, you know, the college years of Spider-Man, and same for Nightwing. They're both, you know, the best acrobats and could move. I think their banter would work really well with one another. Yeah, Spider-Man and Nightwing I would want to see. Okay, Piercy says, what do you think of Flume?
I don't know what Flume is.
I don't know what Flume is as well. Flume. I don't know what that is. He also says, a podcast I recommend is the Dead Meat podcast or the Misfits podcast, which is super funny. Okay, good to know. Check those out. Chloe also says, I left a glass of water outside your door for you.
I can't get up to get it because I'm in my pants. I really need it though. You know what? Can I, if I put this here, there we go. Now I'm free. I can't hear you now, but I desperately need that glass of water. Thank you. Oh. Allergies today. Oh, that's so strong.
I was just listening to you gulping. Okay, I can say...
Excuse me.
Well, you can't hear me, can you?
Oh.
Oh my god! You were going to get demonetized if you're not careful.
For what?
Wait, you're making disgusting noises.
What's going on here? Did I make a duplicate of this? Sorry, everybody. I got really bad allergies today.
Green Day says top 3 DC characters you both would love to get a symbiote suit. Batman for sure. Batman in a symbiote suit would be great. I mean, he would have a darker side, obviously.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Imagine the symbiote suit with the cape and like a moving shadow, which Batman already is. I think that would be awesome. And the Bat logo could be big and white and like Venom's symbol, but it'd be the Bat logo instead. So that would be cool. I would think...
So sorry, everybody. Oh, man.
Come on.
You don't have allergies. You don't understand.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Here we go.
Who else in the DC universe should get a symbiote suit? Come on.
Joker.
That'd be messed up. He would be much like Carnage, wouldn't he? Or imagine a Batman Venom versus a Joker Carnage.
Sounds great, bud. Buy it, print it.
Cool.
Put it in print.
And maybe Green Lantern? I don't know. That's tough. I can't think of any others right now. Irish says, the Nightwing is my pick. They would bounce off each other really well, I think. So, okay, cool. He thinks the same as we did. Everyone's laughing because of you getting up in your pants.
At least no one saw me in my pants.
No, I did.
Oh, right, because you're...
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm
can
not
see...
covered by Venom. And the joys of live broadcasting, Irish said. Piercy said, I would want Negative Man in a symbiote suit. Yeah, that'd be cool. Good choice. Mitch Gibbs, just tuned in, but if you haven't checked it out, Tom Segura has a podcast, very silly and inappropriate.
I tried to listen to Tom Segura's podcast, and I just couldn't get into it.
Oh, okay. I don't even know who that is.
I've seen some video. It's a comedian. We've talked about him before. You've seen one of his stand-ups before.
Okay.
Wow, you're Tom. Do you like basketball? That was a joke from one of them.
Right. Arminio says, holy smokes, Joker would be a worse Carnage than anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would. He would be great. That smile. And would you have, like... green highlights going through as well as red. Or purple, maybe.
Yeah, definitely green, purple, and white, and red. Just a
Yeah,
hodgepodge.
Yeah. Tia Fira says Venom symbiote with Bane. He won't need to pump no more Venom.
Oh, Bane with the symbiote. That's awesome.
That's all, and also that's a good point because obviously he uses Venom, and then Venom is called Venom. So it's like we are Venom. That'd be great. He's just like pumping his muscles up with the symbiote.
That's awesome.
I like that a lot.
That is a good choice.
Yeah, it is. So a Joker Carnage and a Venom Bane. I'm down.
Oh man.
You're right.
I think I need an antihistamine.
I think you need to lay down. So we're just inking today, yes?
Just thinking, because these inks are going to take a while.
Yeah, you've got lots of different spots to do, and he's mostly black.
He's mostly black, so it's a lot of just filling in.
Yeah. He looks great, though.
Thanks, bud.
He looks like he's about to steal the last cookie out the cookie jar. Like, we want cookie, mine. Irish says, I'd have Jimmy Olsen watch Superman have a fight with his buddy for a bit, so Jimmy Olsen gets the symbiote suit.
Okay.
Scott Holly says, Smythe. That's all we got. And Herminio says, there's no coming back from a Venom Bane broken back. No, there's definitely not. So I was reading today that the Batman film with Robert Pattinson has been pushed from a June release next year to now October release.
Okay.
Which
next year?
Much. Yeah, but it was going to be June next year anyway.
Right.
So it's only a couple months extra having to wait, so that's pretty good. And also I was thinking, if they're basing it off of the Long Halloween, or at least it's influenced by the Long Halloween, releasing it in October, that'd be great, right?
Yeah, well, I assume it's probably been pushed back because they need to, you know, when it comes to doing reshoots, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean they haven't even shot the whole film.
Oh.
Lovely.
This is why I can't get the bloody virus, because I definitely would cop it. I have terrible lung capacity.
Definitely would cop it. Oh dear. Well, you're okay in your area as much as you can be. I think it's not as like populated, is it? There's some places.
No, but you never know. It's not a competition. It does not care.
No, but I'm saying there's less people around, which obviously decreases the chance. Green Day says, what if Little Crime were to get a symbiote? How would Kingpin and Smythe fit?
Yeah, with mega poos all around the Chrysler building.
Smythe, what's this red and blue slick poo on the floor with black?
Like, where is Crime? And they just look up, he's just on the wall. Crime, get down from there!
His giant tongue, like Venom.
Yeah.
And Green Day says, 100% love the idea of Batman film coming out in October. Yeah, I think that suits long. If it's going to be long Halloween based around Halloween, and you're going to have the sort of dark villains that they're hopefully going for, Halloween is the perfect time to have a Batman film.
Hey, ho, 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 ha, ha.
Just waiting for a question of when do you think you'll die? Any minute.
Any minute, yeah.
I've got water today, not alcohol.
And that's the first ever. What made that decision?
I don't know. Taking a little break from drinking as much as I have. I'm not gonna I'm not saying I'm not going to have wine later, but I'm definitely not going to have as much wine as I've been indulging in. Because it's expensive, man. I'm having like
Yes, it is.
a bottle a day or something like that.
A bottle a day?
It goes, baby. Mitch Gibbs says, Will sounds like he's still getting over the holiday yesterday with all that coughing. Holiday yesterday?
Holiday?
I know when you went on the podcast, you went on holiday and brought back some horrible cough.
Maybe I was patient zero.
Maybe. That ho 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 was very Craven reminisce. Ho ho ho. I'm getting lost here, bud. What's going on?
It's because you're not drinking.
Maybe. Do you think I'm more like switched on when I'm drinking?
Well, you better hope not.
No, that's not a good thing. Just fantastic noises.
Fantastic.
Where's that music you've been playing? You never play it when I'm on.
Yeah, you know why? Because I got a copyright strike yesterday.
Oh, no way.
And I'm like, it says... I don't even want to get into it.
Did the video get pulled?
Well, I think it's being discussed now. It's like, use all this music on your YouTube. It's copyright free. And then today I got claims all over it.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
TF says, Toxin Symbiote bonds with Red Hood or Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be scary.
It's basically all Batman that we've done this season.
Yeah, what do you see? Oh, Batman? Okay, let me think about Batman.
Yeah, I was like, can we go in the Superman? No, we can't really.
Brainiac, that would be pretty cool.
Brainiac symbiote, that'd be cool. I mean, I suppose Superman does go, intergalactic.
Lex Luthor would definitely have a go.
Oh, that would be good.
Can you read my mind? It's true. Can you read my mind?
Oh, that's the final podcast I listened to is the soundtrack show, which inspired me to do the superhero soundtrack show, and then I gave up on that because it was way too much work. So now I just listen to the soundtrack show. What games you been playing lately, bud, Mr. Gamer?
2 Point Hospital. Both me and my wife are completely addicted to it. I've been playing it all day today.
What do you do? Treat coronavirus victims in it?
No, it's basically like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but you run a hospital.
Oh, okay.
It's very addicting. I guarantee my wife is playing it right now. I got it for her for her birthday because it's a not a remake, but a new version of a game that came out in the 90s, like an old PC game, and it's made by the same people. So I've been playing that, and I've been playing Animal Crossing as well. Love me some Animal Crossing. But I'm reaching that point in Animal Crossing where I'm like, alright, something needs to happen because I'm getting awfully bored.
I've been binging Hell's Kitchen lately, which has been good. Well. Damn.
What about Gordon Ramsay with the symbiote?
Oh my god.
You donkey!
It's raw.
Just like we like it.
Gordon Ramsay with the symbiote. Brilliant. He's still got his wrinkles on his forehead though.
Yeah, like mega wrinkles. You know, like Venom has it like on the side of his cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Now I kind of want to draw Gordon Ramsay with a symbiote.
What would the chest symbol be instead of the spider?
The Hell's Kitchen trident thing.
Yes, the pitchfork.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Mitch Gibbs has asked us, are you going to pick up the Avengers game?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm a maybe as well. I don't think I'll pay full price for that thing when it comes out. I remember seeing that first trailer, and it really did look like the stunt doubles of most of the actors.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just didn't grab me as much. I love that old like X-Men and Avengers games that we used to play on GameCube.
Yeah, well, I have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. We just haven't played it yet.
No. Didn't I buy that for you?
You got it for me for Christmas? Birthday or something?
Birthday, I think, yeah.
Christmas, I think.
Okay, that one, sure. We both said different ones. I'm like, birthday, I think, yeah. You're like, Christmas, I think, yeah.
It was Christmas because it was when I got you all those presents and you felt bad, so you got me an extra one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because my gift giving is dope.
Yeah, because you're like, no one got me anything off my list.
Because no one did. Looking forward to my birthday next month where I get a bunch of crap.
Oh, God, I haven't even thought about that. Where's your list?
I haven't made it yet.
Send that list.
Should I even bother?
I've still got a job. Hit me up whilst you can. Sully says, thoughts on the Venom movie from 2018?
I've never seen it.
No, you've never seen it. Are you ever going to see it?
Nope.
What's the reason behind that?
Because I know I won't like it.
Right, fair. Because I don't like it. I've seen it twice now. I saw it the first time in cinemas, and I was quite drunk. So I was like, well, maybe I didn't like it because I was drunk and getting impatient. I'll give it another go. And watched it at home and did not like it. Just, I don't think, my thoughts are, to sum it up and give some context behind it, I don't think Venom works without Spider-Man. I don't like him as an anti-hero. I don't like what they're doing with Morbius in that regard as well. I know Morbius did become more of an anti-hero in the comics, but yeah, I just feel like they're like, well, how do we make these villains stand on their own in their own movies? And I'm not a fan of that trend, because you've got to have a good guy and a bad guy, and Venom is created specifically from Spider-Man, and to have Venom before you have Black Suit Spider-Man is, yeah, I just don't think it works. I like Venom's
sacrilegious!
Yeah, it is. And also, the best part about Venom is Eddie Brock hates Spider-Man, and the symbiote suit was rejected by Spider-Man, so it hates Spider-Man as well. So, as you said on the podcast once, I hate Spider-Man, you hate Spider-Man, we hate Spider-Man, we are Venom. I was like, yeah, that is...
Did I say that?
Totally yeah, you did.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. To quote you, it was pretty good. So, for all those reasons, I thought Tom Hardy was a decent Eddie Brock. But yeah, that's about it. It just felt like a superhero film from 1997, where they're like, we're not going to follow comics and really do anything. We're just going to take characters and make them into our own movie and forget everything that came before it. Mitch Gibbs says, I just rewatched the Venom movie pretty drunk. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh, well. The opposite of my first experience.
Mitch Gibbs don't give a flying hoot if it's good or not.
Herminio says, isn't everything cancelled this year, even birthdays? Oh.
Yes, I'm turning 30 next month.
What are you thinking about doing then for your 30th?
Well, originally I wanted to go play 18 holes of golf, smoke some cigars, have a couple drinks, and have a barbecue. But
which we'll do when the world goes back to normal. But what are you going to do as a sort of, I can do this at home on my birthday?
I can cut a putting green into my garden and...
That'd be fun.
I don't know. I think I might force my wife to watch movies that I want to watch. I really want to watch Jaws, and I really want to watch Predator, so she might have to watch those two movies.
That'd be good. If you give her some drinks, and you got snacks.
I know that I know she won't enjoy Jaws. She'll just find it boring, but I can see her liking Predator by making fun of it, especially with all like the stick around and all that stuff.
Yeah, but will that ruin it for you?
No, of course not. That's the films. I don't watch that film like, oh, it's a masterpiece. She
might make fun of Jaws.
Silly.
Actually, she might make fun of Jaws with some of the characters, especially ones that are getting eaten. So there might be some comedy value in that.
She's like, I'll just go in the bath for 3 hours then.
Oh, mate, I really want to watch Jaws again. And Predator. You laughing because of what we discussed the other day?
No, I'm laughing because you just want to now watch the things that I can only watch on my birthday.
Well, I thought you were laughing because when we were talking about watching Jaws and Predator, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch Predator right now. And you're like, I know what's going to happen. You're going to turn it on, and for the first 20 minutes, you're going to message me because I was drunk. You're like, this is such a good film, bud. And then I'm going to go quiet because I would have fallen asleep. And I would be quiet for like 2 hours. And then I'd be like, Smite, I'm drunk. And what happened instead is I had Predator queued up on my TV. And I didn't even end up watching it. I just like played an episode of The Simpsons and went to bed.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I just fell asleep instead.
I did fall asleep. I just took a nap.
Well, if you're drinking a bottle of wine a day, I'm not surprised.
Sometimes.
Look, I'm telling you, when I got the work at Marvel and I was just working at home, all I did was drink like a lot of alcohol, like wine or whiskey, not as much exercise, and I put on a lot of weight. So I'm just saying, this is your future. Calm it down.
Talking to me right now. I've got a lot more hair in the future.
In more places than your head.
Well, I went for a 3-mile run this morning.
That's cool. I used to be a part of a gym that I went to every day when that happened.
Well, bleep.
Just be careful, bud.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
I know you're a yo-yo.
I am, yeah. I'm the Oprah Winfrey of the family. TX History says, just wanted to swing by and remind you that today in 1836, the Texan army defeated the Mexican army at the Battle of San Jacinto.
Thanks.
It was the battle that won Texas its independence. You're welcome.
Thanks, Bovey.
Thanks for that Texas tidbit.
Texas Tidbits with Bovey. Yeehaw! Texas Tidbits sounds like a restaurant where it's like, Texas Tidbits, we got, surf and turf, ribs, Texas Tidbits, lots of little tidbits. Jalapeno poppers.
You want the tidbit rolls?
I want to open a restaurant called Texas Tidbits.
Just want to open a restaurant just to be able to have the name.
Texas Tidbits.
Yeah, Texas Tidbits. And you know what would be great? When you walk in, you got usually people that greet you and obviously get you to your table.
Mm-hmm.
They would all have to provide you with a Texas fact before they sat you down.
Well, they're just walking Snapple lids?
Yeah, Texas Snapple lids. That'd be great. Scott says, shame Spider-Ham was short. Really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll do more one day. I would love to do that. And I also want issue 5 to be out. I like that book was done way before stuff went down.
Well, it's something to look forward to when it does. Yeah. Well, I find it interesting that DC Comics has obviously gone with a new distributor.
They're doing a digital only line. I like everything they're doing.
Yeah, good for them. I really, that's something that whilst we're at home, I would be buying comics a lot more because I'm like, well, I want some form of entertainment and I'm tired of watching Hell's Kitchen over and over again, or I've seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, or I've done this, and it'd be nice to...
It's just like they're going to keep their workers working and in work, and they're going to provide content, make money, and I just hope that other companies decide to do something similar, because I think it's a great plan.
Agreed. Green Day says, go in the bath, no body of water is safe from Jaws. because you said Chloe was going to go in the bath if she
All
didn't
right.
like Jaws. Herminio says, "What is this gym we are?"
Don't say her name, by the way. Her name is wife.
Oh right, okay. Even though she comments in the chat, Chloe, and it's got your surname.
Right. Just don't. All right.
What is this gym we are all talking about? Herminio says.
I don't know anymore.
TX History says we have Texas Roadhouse. It's super good. Yeah, I've been to Texas Roadhouse. I really like it.
I've seen the movie Roadhouse.
You've never been to Texas Roadhouse when we lived there?
Nope.
Oh, they would
Never.
have...
I never went to an Outback Steakhouse.
What? Oh.
I don't think I never went to Applebee's.
Oh, it's rubbish.
I never went to. I never go to a lot of places.
Chili's you've been to?
Been to Chili's. Been to TGI Fridays. Oh, what's the big? Oh, Arby's. I've never had an Arby's.
Oh, it's rubbish.
Is it?
Yeah, I did not like it. Well, it's funny because Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse, they used to serve these rolls, and it would have this cinnamon butter, like the cinnamon spice butter, but it was so good. Like, you'd be like, I just came for the rolls.
I'm not hugely into cinnamon.
Well, it was like a cinnamon sugar butter. Oh, it was lovely.
Yeah, that's not my jam.
Well, more for me then.
I never went to Cracker Barrel.
That was rubbish too. I used to have a girlfriend that worked there, and she said that it was only old people that would go in there. TX History says, "Welcome to Texas Tidbits. Did you know that our state bird is the mockingbird?" I'm telling you, it's a fun little idea.
Texas Tidbits.
Mitch Gibbs says, "Who's your favorite character from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and why is it Hitchcock?" It's definitely not Hitchcock.
It's definitely not Hitchcock. I like Scully better than Hitchcock anyway.
Yeah, I'd say it's Captain Holt.
Definitely Raymond Holt. He's just so funny.
Yeah, so good.
And then Andy Samberg off that because he's really good in that show, and he should be Deadpool because his humor is just Deadpool. It's annoying, in your face humor, and yeah.
Yeah, but Ryan Reynolds is also very good.
Ryan Reynolds is right. Yeah.
He's very good. There was even a comic series of Deadpool. I remember you showing it to me when we lived in New Jersey, and Deadpool in the comic is saying like, "Who would play me in a movie?" And he said Ryan Reynolds.
I know, but I just think I just like Andy Samberg because he's got that like in your face annoying humor but it can be really funny.
Yeah. TX says they still serve that, meaning the delicious rolls at Texas Roadhouse. I hope they still serve that. That was like one of the main things. Also, I think Roadhouse was the place where you could just... They had barrels of shelled peanuts, and you could literally just go up and scoop like a load of peanuts to your table.
That is unsanitary.
Well, especially now, can you imagine? But no, you'd have a scooper for the peanuts. You wouldn't be touching them with your hands until you brought them to the table.
Don't trust that. People just sticking their hands in there. Yeah, peanuts. Yeah. Especially you freaks. And see anybody out there? Does anybody find this weird?
They will. They definitely will.
Because I've never met a single person else in the world that does this. My brother likes to eat peanuts with the shells on. The shells on.
Yeah, I eat the whole shell. And then I was reading that it's not good for your...
No, you're going to get kidney stones.
Yeah. I still like them now. I don't eat them often, but like I went to, where was it, Five Guys a couple months ago when I was out drinking with friends, and I ate peanuts with their shells on.
Like if I was on a date with you for the first time and I was some random girl and there's a bowl of peanuts and I just see you like trying like anyway no, and you pick up and eat it, I'd be like you are a freak.
Just get like this. You dab your mouth with a napkin, you're like, yuck. Just chuck it on the table and walk away. Well, where are you going? It's delicious, try it. Herminio says, Ryan Reynolds is forever Deadpool. Those movies are fantastic.
Yeah, no, I'm not hating on those movies at all. I'm just saying I'd like to see Samberg in the role, that's all.
TX says, I eat sunflower seeds with the shells on, but not
That's
peas.
fine. That's socially acceptable completely. I like that too. That will definitely give you kidney stones. But
Yeah.
peanuts with the shell on, that's psycho killer territory.
I really want shelled peanuts now. I really like my mouth's slightly watering at the idea of those salty peanuts in my mouth.
I love that we're just two fat guys just constantly just talking about food, and this is just a live stream about comic book art. And we're like, I never ate a Cracker Barrel before. It's not that good.
We
It's
talk
not that
about
good.
loads of comic book stuff. Sometimes you gotta switch it up.
What's the top 5 foods you miss from eating from living in America?
Oh, I like this question. I don't know because I can get quite a lot of them here.
It could be condiments, drinks, anything like that. Just like any
Okay.
consumable.
Okay, number 1 without question is Arizona iced tea.
Yeah, you can get that here in places.
You can, but it costs a fortune.
Yeah.
I miss those giant like liter,
Gallon.
gallon, whatever. Yeah, the gallon ones. Sorry.
You used to have a gallon in your fridge of like the... What was it? Was it blueberry or something?
I had the blueberry green tea, and I had the Arnold Palmer, the lemonade.
Oh, Arnold Palmer. What a classic.
100%. And someone's just reminded me as well, that's watching this stream, is bagels.
Yeah.
New York bagels.
We found that one bagel place in Hastings that was pretty close. But there was like £5 a bagel. It was ridiculous.
So New York bagels, blue Gatorade is another one that I've just been reminded of.
You can get that here. You can get that in Subway.
Yeah, but they're expensive, man.
Speaking of blue Gatorade, do you know what we did? We've bought, and you're probably going to think this is gross, but we've bought like this gigantic barrel of blue Gatorade powder. So you just like put a scoop in the water and mix it up.
No.
No.
Need it in its purest forms, mate.
Yes, I need someone else to just take the powder and mix it in with the liquid for me.
I miss New York pizza, specifically Sorrento's.
Yes, I will put that on my list, and it's shut down, so I will never be able to get that taste back, which drives me nuts.
And I miss... No, Wendy's doesn't belong on that list. I do miss Wendy's though, but it's not in top 5.
I wouldn't consider you someone that like eats a lot of like places like McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's and stuff like that.
No, I'm not the biggest fan because I like food and quality of food, and I don't feel like that's a good enough quality for me.
What a punk.
That's maybe A1 steak sauce.
A lot of your stuff is available. Like if you work hard enough, you can get it in this country. The only one that you can't get is New York pizza from your list.
And New York bagels.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once again, you can't get the gallon jugs of Arizona.
No, that's true.
And blue Gatorade's super expensive. It's like £2 for one little bottle. It's crazy.
It's like £1.20 for a regular bottle.
I don't know. I just miss being able
but
to go
for some reason, the only place you can find it is Subway.
Yeah, because you go in a grocery shop, you've got to go in the American aisle, and it's expensive, and you can't buy it like in a massive pack for a cheap rate. So, yeah, I miss the availability of those, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got some catch up here in the chat. Mitch Gibbs says Alex eats bananas with the peels on.
I love that.
Irish says eating peanuts in the shells is like eating a Greg's sausage roll still in the bag.
That's amazing.
That's brilliant.
A Greg's sausage roll still in the bag. Oh, these are brilliant. Give us more analogies.
More analogies like that. That's great. Andy Samberg for the animated Deadpool series that Donald Glover was working on.
Yes.
But it got cancelled.
But was he actually like in the talks for it, or was he just saying that's who they? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, great.
Yeah, it got cancelled, so it's not happening anymore.
Boo.
Herminio says, I love Andy Samberg on 9-9. It made me change my mind about him. I love how much...
9-9.
I love how much he loves Die Hard.
Yeah.
I love that too. TX says Alex is more American than Will. Probably. I lived there for longer, didn't I?
Yeah, what, 2-3 years longer?
5 years, but thanks for noticing.
5 years? When did you... No, that's not true. No, it's
When
not.
did you move back?
I moved back in 2010. You moved back in 2013.
14.
So 4 years. 5 years. So you're wrong.
Well, it was 5 years for the parents. That's what it was. Because you've moved back a year before you.
Yeah.
Also, Peter Lugar steak sauce is so much better than A1. Well, Green Day, I happen to like A1, okay?
You can definitely get A1. A1 is readily available.
It's not, is it, in the shops?
In my shops, I see it all the time in the American section.
Really? Okay.
You can get it on Amazon.
Yeah, but I just miss going to a grocery shop and being like, I want that.
Well, I'm taking notes as, like, I can get you amazing stocking stuffers now.
Well, what are your foods then that you miss?
Definitely New York pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Sorrento's. My God. That's...
Bagels.
I'm so hungry right now.
Did Sorrento's close their doors?
Yes, they did.
Oh, no! Imagine being like, can I just get the recipe before you close the doors to pizza sauce?
It's really, really sad. And I was trying to look up just in case they like moved location. I once couldn't sleep one night and I spent like 2 hours trying to discover what happened to it. Did it move? And I just got no answers in the end.
Ready for this one? Green Day says, eating peanuts with the shells on is like using a fork and knife on a pizza slice.
I sometimes do that. That's a very British... That's like a very... Loads of English people eat pizza with like that.
Yeah, I think I'll take this.
I do that when I have a nice side salad with it.
Side salad. Mitch Gibbs says, a nutcracker would be a helpful stocking stuffer. Mitch Gibbs got jokes. Gibbs
is bringing it.
He gives and he takes. He gives and he takes.
It's a game of gives and take.
So, okay, you've got New York pizza, you said. What else? You asked me to name 5. That's what I found difficult.
Yeah. Let's think about it. I miss just, like, the quality of going to a place, like a restaurant in America it's not a fancy place. It's like Hula Hands, Chili's, those type of places where we have them in this country, but the quality of food in this country at those places is the bottom barrel worst garbage version of that food, to the point where it makes me upset. Because I used to love just being like, I'm ready to go out and spend $30 on a meal and have a basket of chicken fingers and, you know, some hot wings,
buffalo sauce,
and you're like, oh, that's really mamma mia, very nice. You know, it's not the best thing you ever had, but it's like you know what you're going to get there.
It's comfort. It hits the spot.
It does. And
I miss American diners that we had in New Jersey as well.
Yes, I put diners on that list. Just I mean, well, I'm a vegetarian now, but I wish that someone. I bet in America they have like vegetarian chicken fingers guaranteed.
Oh, I'm sure they do. Yeah.
Because they have chicken goujons here, but they're not the same.
Oh, they're not the same. But I will say, if you go to M&S and you get the Southern style chicken tenders.
Yeah, but they won't have a vegetarian version of that, will they?
No, I know. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying that is the closest thing to the American version of chicken fingers I've ever had in this country. You cover those in buffalo sauce, you'd never know.
Buffalo wings, missed that.
I like this one. TF said, eating peanuts with a shell is like chewing gum with the wrapper still on.
That's very accurate.
Green Day says...
What happened one day when you were a kid? Did you just pick it up and be like, peanut? Oh, and just stick it in your mouth?
Yeah, do you want to know something? Okay, I'm going to admit, and everyone's going to freak out about this and find it absolutely disgusting. And I don't do it anymore, but I used to do it. I used to eat pistachios with the shell on.
You'll die!
I I know, I was an idiot. I was doing it at like 13.
How do
Just
you
chomping
even
them.
how do you even chew through one of those? Those are teeth breakers.
You know what? It was around the time where I was losing weight, and I was like, I'm hungry, but the longer I take to eat these, the less hungry I'll be. You know what I mean? Like, I won't eat as many because I'll take more time to eat it. Stupid theory. It was like biting into plastic. It was really difficult to break up.
What other? What, do you like walnuts with the shell on as well? You freak!
Never gave that a go.
You're like, ooh. Come Christmas, I'm gonna try it out.
Challenge accepted. Yeah, it's really weird, but those are the two things: the peanuts and pistachios. I still eat peanuts with a shell on today, but yeah, not pistachios. I'm surprised I didn't like just have all my teeth fall out.
I'm surprised they haven't fallen out now.
Why?
If you're still eating them like that.
No, I'm not eating pistachios like that anymore. Just the peanuts.
Any other thing you eat weird with a shell on still? Or anything like that?
Snails.
Have you ever eaten a snail?
I have, yeah.
Did you like it?
It was alright. Wasn't bad. Wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Escargot. My cargo.
It's a great story.
Mitch Gibbs says, pistachio, no!
Pistachio, no he didn't.
People were talking about Wawa in there as a great thing. I had Wawa when I was visiting
I've never had that.
Pennsylvania. It was when I was visiting Pennsylvania and like Maryland and stuff like that. I can see the appeal. It was great. It was like a 7-Eleven on steroids.
Right.
And it was pretty great. Green Day says no Wawa. Oh no, Wawa is in New Jersey. Yeah, it is.
I thought Wawa was from New Jersey.
You said like southern Jersey, because you know how New Jersey is basically divided into north and south. Like that's how Jersey people think. Like I'm from Jersey, and it's like you're a Jersey boy if you're from the north, or you're a Jersey boy from the south. They're very different. Iris says eating peanuts in a shell is the equivalent of buying a house but sleeping in a tent in the garden.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I like all these analogies. These are fun.
Oh, you're gonna mess up my inks laughing like this.
How much inking are you doing today then?
I'm just gonna ink the whole thing. It's. I'd say I've probably got like 25 minutes left, maybe 30 minutes.
Okay, cool. So I'm just thinking about preparing my dinner tonight.
I'm just trying to outline where I'm gonna put all the solid black so I can use a bigger pen.
Green Day says Wawa is in New Jersey and Sheetz, Sheetz, is Pennsylvania. Yeah, but I went to Wawa loads. I lived in Pennsylvania for like 2 months, briefly. I used to have a girlfriend that had family there, so I'd visit it a lot. And there was Wawa. That's where I was introduced to Wawa, was Pennsylvania. I'm going to go down to the local Wawa, get a hoagie. Get a little hoagie.
Hoagie?
Hoagie.
Oh, I miss IHOP as well. IHOP was dope.
Oh, IHOP was great. Do you remember when you used to be able to smoke in there?
Yeah.
You'd be like, I get chicken fingers.
Yeah, but I wasn't a smoker then.
I was, and I remember going in there and be like, no more smoking. I'd be like, well, I'm taking my business to the diner. Green Day says eating peanuts with the shell on is like Spider-Man fans liking One More Day. Ooh. Someone doesn't like One More Day. I don't mind One More Day. Herminio says Wawas are great. They finally put them in Florida, so I had that every day on my vacation last year. Wawas are definitely up there. You missed out, bud. Wawa, you would have been happy in Wawa.
So what can I get if I walked into a Wawa?
Well, they make sandwiches for you like Subway does. Like they all have their own one in there. They're a little grocery shop as well, so they have loads of like more niche brands on tasty things like tasty cakes and all these other delicious treats.
On a side note, I'll tell you what I had. I miss like a Jewish New Jersey deli.
Yes. Well, that's where the bagels came from with me as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, and then I think people can help me out here because I remember you can like get a pizza there. You could order loads of things in Wawa. It was like I said, 7-Eleven on steroids. But the 7-Eleven's like we got taquitos and hot dogs, and Wawa's like we got that and anything else you want, hot or cold. Like let us know. And it was like Walmart stuffed into like a little shop, right, for food. Eating pistachios with the shell on is like kicking down a door that is unlocked. Mitch Gibbs is bringing the funny. Oh, here we go. This is definitely a Jersey question. Green Day asks, do you call it a pork roll or Taylor ham?
Pork roll.
No. Call it Taylor ham.
Oh, yeah, we do call it Taylor ham and cheese. Yeah.
Yep. Get Taylor ham and cheese. Pork roll is a Southern Jersey thing. And pork roll makes more sense now looking at it because you wanted pork in a roll. When you say Taylor ham, it's like,
yes,
what do you
but
want to
is your ham tailored?
Taylor ham. Oh yeah, Minio says Wawa's also have great shakes, and you can get gas there too if you need it. We're just plugging Wawa today. They're getting all the plugs. Once again, you've dodged all of the questions on what food you missed. You said New York pizza. You said like going to like Hula Hands or like a place like that, which was decent food, not the best, but comfort. Mm-hmm. What else did you say?
Deli.
Okay.
IHOP.
Yep. Jewish deli. What isn't that gonna count with like Hula Hands and stuff? IHOP. Or no? Because that's like
no, I'm the breakfast dinner.
Yeah, but you're talking about the chains though. You can have.
I already answered. I said buffalo wings as well, chicken fingers.
Okay. Yeah, true. Okay, all right. I accept your answers. Green Day says, smack my head, pork roll sandwich, which is made from the brand Taylor Ham Slices. North Jersey never gets it. Look, man, we grew up there. All right, we can't do
well, if it's made from Taylor Ham Slices, then it's a Taylor Ham. If it's just a pork roll, then I don't know what type of pork's going to be in there. Yeah. I want a Taylor Ham.
Yeah. Look at you getting defensive. You're so Jersey all of a sudden. You're like, look, buddy, let me tell yous what I think about yous.
Yous is thick, boy.
So you're colouring this pen tomorrow, yeah, with the
I am.
It's nice. Look at that sloppy tongue. Green Day, I was Central Jersey. You're basically South. If you're not North Jersey, then you're in South Jersey. That's pretty much the consensus.
There is a Central Jersey, but I mean, no one cares about them.
No one ever says Central Jersey, really. They're like, I'm from North or South Jersey. God, it's amazing how much that like influenced us whilst we lived there.
What?
Well, like that whole mentality, like it really was like North and South Jersey, and like how people refer to things differently. Also, slight different accent from North Jersey and South Jersey. South Jersey sounded a bit Maryland, or what else was the influence? A little bit Philadelphia as well, but. Yeah, the South, the further south you go.
That's because in America, like, everyone's just competing against. You have to be number one in everything. It's like my country's number one. Yeah, but my sports team's number one from my state. No, my sports team's number one from my state. Yeah, but do you live in the same part as the state that I live in? Because that's number one.
We've just lost all of our listeners and viewers. They're gone. We're down to 0. Herminio says that's the Punisher anger Will is showing there. Just need a skull on that chest. Green Day says, ouch, I consider Monmouth County central. Yeah, Monmouth I suppose is central. I don't know. It's been a long time since I lived there. Could be a total haven by now. I don't know. They could all be getting along, north and south. They could be singing hand in hand. Are you gonna watch that Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman,
Yeah,
Pippen documentary? I need like that.
I haven't watched it yet, but I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out too whilst I'm working tomorrow. Probably.
I've seen a lot of people on Facebook talk about it today.
And I watched the new. Well, I haven't watched all of it, but I'm halfway through the new Breaking Bad episode today.
Better Call Saul.
Sorry, Better Call Saul. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably going to watch that with my Thai curry that I'm going to have for supper.
Oh, very nice. I'm having a grilled chicken salad. We're talking about food again.
I miss Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Golden Grahams.
Oh, Golden Grahams is a great shout. Because they have kind of Cinnamon Toast Crunch here. You know that, right?
Yeah, and they have kind of Golden Grahams, but they're not the same.
They're not the same. I agree. I miss both of those. That is a great shout. Just go. You don't like cinnamon sweet things, you said.
I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's not very cinnamony.
I used to think it was super cinnamony, Mimi.
Yeah, but if you have it with the Golden Grahams, then it takes down the amount of cinnamon. We're fat. We're really, really fat.
No time to say hello, goodbye.
We're fat.
Stupid song.
We're fat. Incredibly fat.
I've got a question for you. Are you thinking about, you know how you're doing like all your art style with these commissions and perfecting it?
Mm-hmm.
Besides people what they request, but like you did Spider-Man the Animated Series today, are you thinking about doing any DC?
Yeah, I'm going to do Batman the Animated Series next. I thought I told you that.
No, you didn't.
And then I also want to do Samurai Jack, Dragon Ball Z, and just, yeah, I'm enjoying doing like a theme page.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see your Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
Green Day says, literally just announced that Venom 2 has a new official title.
Title.
It says Venom is the title, semicolon, Let There Be Carnage. Thoughts?
Not the worst title, but...
No. We knew Carnage was in it. That works for me.
I mean, I might go see the second one because I like Woody Harrelson.
Such a weird choice for Carnage.
I still don't think it's weird when you consider how amazing he is in Natural Born Killers.
Yes, like 25 years ago.
So
he's much older now. Well, we've had this discussion on the podcast. I'm not a fan. Mitch Gibbs says they have French Toast Crunch for a limited time occasionally. It's great. Oh, French Toast Crunch was good too. I'm a fan of that. Piercy says, hey Robson brothers, I'm back. Welcome back, Piercy. Tia Vera says, eating pistachios with a shell on is like walking in public with your pants zipper down and too lazy to zip it up. I love how he chose the pistachio and not the peanut this time.
He's like, the peanut I can slightly understand, but the pistachio...
What's another good analogy for that? I've been trying to think of one and I can't think of one that's good. Eating peanuts with a shell on is like knowing how to disarm a bomb but letting it blow up anyway. Nope, that wasn't good.
Nope. Leave it to Mitch.
Leave it to Mitch.
Leave it to the pros like Mitch.
Yeah, come on, Mitch. Hit me with another one. Pissy says, do Gidus and the Land of Tar. I don't know what that is.
I don't. Sorry. I think I'm going to keep theme stuff not open to suggestion and just more what I want to do.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point, right? Of being able to refine your art skills by drawing stuff that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Green Day says they did fix the wig for Woody as Cletus, but I'm still iffy. He also said eating peanuts with a shell on is like biting into a Twinkie whilst the wrapper is still on.
Oh, I just got an ink smudge on the page.
What have you done? You can get that off though, can't you?
It's not too bad. It is annoying though. I was too busy not paying attention, so I dipped my wrist in ink.
Oh, you got a little mustache on your wrist.
Yeah.
Gidus is an internet mystery. Pissy, you're going into some stuff I don't know, but if you like it, that's all that matters.
Do they eat peanuts with the shells on in Gidus?
I love this one! Irish says, eating peanuts with a shell on is like having a car and pushing it everywhere. That's a good one. I really want peanuts with the shells on now.
Do you have any peanuts?
Anybody want a peanut? Aminio says, I've never been more hungry after watching a live stream.
I know, I'm starving.
I would have thought eating peanuts with the shells on and pistachios with the shells on would have put people off.
Yeah, but we've been talking about IHOP and chicken fingers and wings.
Yeah, this is what hanging out with us is like. This is why we got so fat as kids, or still quite fat.
As adults.
we would just talk about food and then be like, well, let's go eat because I'm hungry now. Diapira says, eating peanuts with a shell on is like opening a can of beer with a can opener. So you did the Spider-Man the Animated Series today. What are you thinking about doing as your practice sketches tomorrow?
Batman the Animated Series.
I didn't know if you would do it. Yeah, but I didn't know if you were going to do it tomorrow or not.
I'm not going to like pump them completely out all the time. They'll be coming out every couple of, maybe once or twice a week.
Amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing what characters you decide to draw.
I'm definitely obviously going to draw Batman and Joker. Probably Alfred. Probably Man-Bat. Killer Croc.
Bruce Wayne.
I really fancy drawing Tim Drake. I don't know why.
Cool. Yeah. What other villains? Two-Face?
Yeah, definitely. Big old Two-Face.
Clayface? All the faces?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Mad Hatter as well.
Mr. Freeze?
Yeah.
Batgirl?
Maybe.
Barbara Gordon? Talia al Ghul? Ra's al Ghul?
I'll do Gordon and what's the detective's name? What's his name?
What? Bullock?
Yeah.
Nice. There's so many great characters in that show. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Green Day says, do you guys watch the Super Bowl? What's your go-to big game party snacks?
I watch the Super Bowl every year. My brother has ruined it for me twice.
Here we go.
Because in England, I don't watch it. If I wanted to watch it live, I'd have to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. And one morning, we always chat on the phone in the morning. And my brother's notorious for spoiling things for me, by the way. TV shows, movies, anything that has an ending.
So is our father.
Yeah,
well.
you're both awful people in my book.
I was just telling a story when you were watching the Pirates 2 movie, and he came in, and you hadn't seen it. He's like, "Oh, it's great! This is when that pirate who was in the first one died. He comes back at the end." You're
Isn't
like,
it great
what?
that he comes back at the end? It's like...
You're watching it. Anyway, yep. So I spoiled the Super Bowl twice for you.
Yeah. That really hurt my soul. But in terms of food, we made our own sort of vegetarian buffalo wings, and I really like them. My wife doesn't like them. They're made with seitan.
Mm-hmm.
I really got into them, but my wife did, and then I make my own blue cheese dip, which I've kind of gone off, to be honest. So that's my go-to with that.
What about like crisps and all of that stuff?
Well, with lots of like
Yeah.
carrots and celery sticks and dip. That's like the
Mhm.
crisps. And then a big whole plate of wings, beer. I'm good to go.
I love. I always would have chicken wings, like buffalo wings. Um, I would have those for the Super Bowl all the time. Anything like
I remember
freeform but mini.
I remember one Super Bowl party I went to in New Jersey. They had one of those gigantic long subs where you just picked it up and like the sub would change as it went along.
Oh yeah, that's true. I love those.
And I tell you what I miss is like a proper Italian sub where in New Jersey, or I guess in America, you had the Italian dressing, ham, salami,
prosciutto,
yeah,
lettuce,
onions.
tomato, red onion. Yeah, good stuff.
You can't get that here. That's not in England's flavor.
Yeah, definitely. Irish says Harley Quinn was made for that series, so she should be an obvious sketch.
Oh yeah, I definitely draw Harley Quinn in there.
Yeah. Green Day says mullet Nightwing as well.
Yeah, probably. I see.
Piercy says Scott Pilgrim is one of the best comic book movies. Changed my mind. I agree. It's a good film. It's a good film.
Yeah.
I like Scott Pilgrim. Mitch Gibbs says eating peanuts with the shell on is like raking your yard with a pool cue. Piercy says eating peanuts with a shell on is like eating pineapple pizza without cringing. I like pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. It's one of those things that I thought, oh, that sounds disgusting, and then I had it, and I was like, oh, this is quite interesting. Yep.
I would never, to be honest, I would never order it.
No.
And I would never.
No, I have never ordered it, but I've had it before, and I liked it.
I had ham and pineapple with hot sauce on it, and that was really nice. But yeah, I'm not keen on getting it. Bronco Vizzers says, "Hey, Robson, how you doing, man?"
Good. How about yourself? We're just talking about food, and we're all getting hungry.
We're getting super hungry, and I'm like, hurry up with these inks, boy.
Nearly done.
You got to do the teeth and the tongue and all that?
I'm not doing any of that.
Okay.
It's quite a boring stream, because it's just me basically filling in solid blacks.
Whilst wearing solid black.
Yes, except for my pants, which are stripy coloured.
I know, I saw them. Green Day says, has Alex ever spoiled a big DC, Marvel, or Star Wars movie for you?
No, you never spoiled Star Wars for me. Thank God. Okay. Marvel? I don't remember, do you?
I don't think so. I've lied to you and said I haven't seen something and I'm seeing it for the first time.
I know. And breaking family traditions.
Yeah, blah-de blah-de blah.
You really... what I'm getting from all this is that you're actually a terrible person.
I no longer want to speak to you. Goodbye. It's like, what, Smythe with his baby? I mean, Kingpin with his baby?
Oh, that cracked me up the other day. If he sucks his thumb, you will die. The choice has been made. Goodbye. Or the decision has been made. Goodbye.
I love how Kingpin's like Blofeld in that scenario. You're like Dr. Evil. Herminio says pineapple on pizza is like eating peanuts with the shell on.
That's a good one.
We like pineapple pizza.
I like that, like the flipping it around. That was good. That was good.
Bronco Business says doing great, man. Thanks. Iris says eating peanuts with the shell on is like watching a movie through the window of a neighbor's house.
These are so good. I got one. If eating peanuts with the shell on is like eating pistachio nuts with the shell on.
Piercy says, that's a crime. You should be arrested for treason. You've broken the law of liking pineapple pizza. You should be sent to the dungeon in Solo where the Wookiee will tear your arms off.
Well, me and the Wookiee can eat pineapple pizza together.
Yeah, I speak Wookiee. And then he says JK. Whew, luckily. TF says eating peanuts with a shell on is like ordering a tofu salad, but asked to replace the tofu with chicken instead of just ordering a chicken salad.
Do you like tofu?
Yeah, I don't. I like fried tofu. That's delicious.
Oh, that's great fried. I tell you what. Next time we're in Brighton,
I'm so hungry. Draw.
There's this great place in Brighton that's this fried tofu is amazing.
Okay. Well, I really like it.
It's like top quality. You'd love that restaurant actually. I had a really good time then. I went there for my father-in-law's birthday one year.
Well, Green Day says Spidey and James Bond versus Kingpin, where Kingpin's decisions are made by the baby. Well, the baby would just kill Spidey and James Bond. They're gone. I really love the idea of Kingpin, who is a giant baby-looking man with a little baby in a baby Bjorn strapped to his chest. Ready for this one? Ira says, eating peanuts with a shell on is like going to toilet with the lid down. Piercy says, eating peanuts with a shell on is like thinking that James Bond is a parody of Austin Powers. I've really started something here.
Mm-hmm.
And all I want is peanuts with a shell on. I'm still going to eat them.
Can you do it on camera so we can all see it?
Well, when I did it out at Five Guys with some of my friends, this girl who has quite a few followers on Instagram filmed me doing it, and she said that the messages the next day were endless and were like, who is that disgusting person? What the hell is wrong with him? He's gonna get killed.
They were all from me and my wife.
He's gonna kill himself. Yeah. I think she tagged me in that story as well. Didn't you see it? I think because I was tagged.
I don't look on social media.
No, you don't. That's right. Yeah, it was bad.
I'm not the type of person that like sits down and goes through social. I do that, but I do it just with art. Like I follow like just comic book art stuff, and I just look at that. But I don't really care what people are up to anymore.
So friendly.
Venom's popping.
Yeah, he's looking great now. Oh, I got to think of a question, don't I?
Yeah.
Do a little research on that. Oh, what was I going to ask yesterday? Oh, I know what I was going to ask. I've got it.
Why don't you do it right now since I'm wrapping up?
Okay.
Just to let everybody know, we're now giving away an issue of Peter Porker and the Spectacular Spider-Man. Basically, what's going to happen is my brother's going to ask a question, and whoever guesses the question right first, and spelling is important, will win the free digital version of this comic book that I'm holding. And once you win the code, just email me at robsonrequest@gmail.com, and I will send you the free digital download code.
Yeah, and I must say, it's really cool that you do this, bud. Like, it's great that you're giving these away and doing these streams. I'm a big fan that you're doing this stuff. Do you want to hear some more eating the peanuts before I go into the question? Okay, TF says, eating peanuts with a shell on is like watching Tommy Wiseau's The Room instead of watching Knives Out. Yep. Piercy says, eating peanuts with a shell on is like thinking Will Robson's art is bad.
Or good. I think good would have been funnier.
I don't think you want to offend you. Irish says, eating peanuts with a shell on is like cutting your hair with a ride-on lawnmower. And then Bronco says, I always love your streams. Remember the days where your pet lay snoring on your legs and you could hear it just a little. Little baby Baba.
She's on the other side of the door right now, I think, because she's...
Is she?
Yeah, she's... Because she loves me.
What doing? All right, we ready for question?
Yeah. So, I can't believe that this whole hour and 20 minutes was just doing solid blacks. That's crazy. Well, that's why it's quicker to work on the computer, kids, because you just go click, click, and it's done.
Yep, absolutely. But it shows your talent and attention to detail, and also how long these things can take sometimes. All right, question is, because I'm so hungry, I'm going to start eating my arm. We all know that Tobey... So I figured relating it to Spider-Man movies where Venom was in it for the first time and stuff like that, and not the animated series. So we all know that Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man in the films. But in Spider-Man 2, at one point, Tobey wasn't able to make the commitment to Spider-Man, so he was being replaced by what actor?
Oh, I know the answer to this.
Spelling is important, but I will allow...
This is really tough, though. This is not...
No, it's not.
People aren't going to know this.
I bet you someone's going to know this. I bet you. We got to wait a bit for the stream. You don't worry about super spelling on his surname. I'll know if you're off by a bit. But the first person to answer that question, who was going to be Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2 before Tobey came back? Who did they cast? I think he would have been better as well.
Oh, yeah, way better.
Yep. Mitch Gibbs has answered. Green Day says, I know this, but I want someone else to win. And Mitch Gibbs has said Jake Gyllenhaal.
Mitch Gibbsy boy!
Yeah, Gibbsy. And Piercy's so close because he came in just after him. But yep, correct, Mitch. Jake Gyllenhaal is the right answer. And I think he would have been a great Spider-Man.
Yes, he would have.
And he's also a great Mysterio, so at least he got to be in that universe somehow.
Yeah, could you imagine, like, at the time, it's like, sorry, bud. Looks like he came back to take the role. But don't worry, one day you're going to be Mysterio. He'd be like, great.
Mitch says, oh, shoot, pick someone else. Has Mitch won recently?
I don't know. Have you won before, Mitch? I can't keep track of these things in my brain.
Yeah, I haven't been on a stream for a bit, but Piercy said it right after. So, I'll tell you what. Mitch, if you won... Mitch says, I already got that issue, so it's going to Piercy then, because Piercy came in with the answer right after.
Has Piercy won already before? I don't even know.
I don't know, but one of them's going to get it. So look, decide amongst yourselves in the chat, but I'll tell you right now, I think Piercy should get it because, Mitch, if you already won and you're offering up that issue that you already got, then Piercy gets it. So Piercy's going to get that win.
Cool. And email me at robsonrequest@gmail.com and I will send you the digital download code. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We're going to go eat food now.
Oh, so much food.
And I'm sure everyone else is going to do that, too. Yeah, so the next time it's going to be colors. And I will see you on the next one. I got to spend, because I'm an old man and I'm trying to close this. And we're going to the stream. Do you want to end the stream? Yeah, of course I want to end the stream.